So here we are, we've gone all the way around now, so you can see that we've done 2 trebles into each corner, sorry, 2 treble clusters into each corner. That's 3 trebles together, 3 trebles together, separated by 3 chains. Then we did 2 chains, a treble into the gap that's there, a treble into each treble below, treble into the next gap, another 2 chains, and then back into the corner, 3 trebles together, 3 chains, 3 trebles together, and so it goes on. 2 chains, a chain into the gap, sorry, a treble into the gap, a treble into each treble, treble into the next gap, 2 chains, and so on. So that's all the way round till you get back to your very first 3 chains there and 2 trebles together. Put a slip stitch through to join it up, and then slip stitch into the next into that corner, and we're ready to do the 4th round. So we start it again exactly the same, 2 chains and 3 chains and 2 trebles together. Okay, then 3 chains to make the corner. You see how that's sort of developing now. You can see that pattern coming through to the corner, and 3 trebles together. Okay, right, so that's our corner. So along this row we start by doing 2 chains, 1 treble into the 2 chain space. There we go. You see that's gone in that gap there. Then we do 1 treble into each of the next 5 trebles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 treble into each of those 5 trebles, 1 treble into the next 2 chain space. Okay, 2 chains, and then here's our corner from last time round. Three trebles together, three chains to make the corner, another 3 trebles together, and then 2 chains, and then we carry on again. So you'll have 1 treble into your gap, 1 treble into each of your 5 trebles, a treble into your gap, 2 chains, and then your little 3 treble together, 3 chain, 3 treble together into that corner. Okay, you can see how it should look. I'll just go and do all the way around, doing the same as I've already done, and then I'll be back. There we go, so it's grown some more. So hopefully you can see. I'll just repeat what we did last time. We did the 3 chains and 2 trebles together to get ourselves started, and then 3 trebles together, 2 chains, 1 treble into the gap, 1 treble into each of the 5 trebles there, 1 treble into the next 2 chain gap, we did 2 more chains, then into our corner, and you can see that we did exactly the same all the way around till we come along the top. We did our 2 chains, and then we're just going to do a slip stitch there to join it up. Which is always awkward. So that's our basic square, which you could do. That one's probably about 4 or 5 inches, done on number 4 hook. I crochet loose, so yours might be a little bit tighter than that. But what we can also do, there are 2 more rounds that provide an edging, so we'll do those next. So the first round of our edging, we need to slip stitch into this gap here, because that's where we start work from. There we go. And then we do the corners exactly the same as we've been doing them, so that's 3 chains. Two trebles together, 3 chains to form the corner, and then another 3 trebles together. Okay, so along this top row, this is different again. So we do 2 chains, 1 treble into the 2 chain space, that's there. Can you see it? There was your 5 chains, 7 chains there, and that's part of your last corner. Look, 1 chain there. We then do another chain and a treble into there. That's our first treble. And we do 1 chain, miss a treble, that's that one, and do a treble into there. So that's our third treble along, isn't it? Look, 1, 2, 3. So 1 chain, miss a treble, do a treble into this one, number 5. Yeah. 1 chain, by this point you know where it's going. 1 treble into there. 1 chain, treble into our 2 chain space, 2 chains, and the next thing that's coming up is our corner. So go into our corner as usual. Triple trebles, oops, sorry, not triple treble, 3 trebles together, 3 chains, and 3 trebles together. And then 2 chains. And we're off exactly the same as we did down this side. Treble into the 2 chain space, 1 chain, a treble into our first treble, and carry on. So I'm going to do the same, going all the way around as I did just there, and then we will again meet up at the end. So it should be really growing by now. So just to go over what we did our 3 chains and 2 trebles together to make that little cluster there, 3 chains, 3 trebles together, 2 chains, Then we did a treble into that little 2 chain space there, 1 chain, treble into the first treble, 1 chain, treble into third treble, 1 chain and a treble into the 5th treble. Oops, there we are. Okay, quite big now. Another chain and a treble into the 7th treble. Another chain, a treble into the gap, 2 chains, and then our corner, which is 3 trebles together, 3 chains, 3 trebles together, and then we're off again. So hopefully you got that all the way around. And this finishes up with us doing a slip stitch into the top of that special stitch, which is 3 chains and 2 trebles together. We'll do that slip stitch into there. Right, this is the final round of our edging now. This is your last one. It gets longer to go around it each time, doesn't it? Right, so we slip stitch into our corner. Hopefully you have got 4 corners. Right, slip stitch into our corner, 3 chains and 2 trebles together. 1, 2, another 3 chains and another 3 trebles together. Oops. Okay, so that's gone into our corner there, and then we're going to work our way under the top here. And the way we're going to do that is two chains, 3 trebles together in the next space. You're going to know this stitch, 3 trebles together inside out by the time you finish this. Another 2 chains. See the next gap there? I'm going to do another 3 trebles together into there. Okay, and you're going to do this all the way along the top of here. 2 chains, 3 trebles together. Two chains. There's your next gap. 3 trebles together. Two chains, 3 trebles together, two chains, 3 trebles together. Each time you're going into the spaces that are between your trebles on your previous round. You see them there? You've gone into them. Makes it nice and lacy. We're nearly at the corner now, look, you can tell there's the corner. Got that lovely pattern going all the way up there. So, 2 chains, 3 trebles together. Okay, another 2 chains, and then you go go into your corner as usual, which is 3 trebles together, 3 chains, 3 trebles together. Okay, so we've gone here, we've done, those are our 3 trebles together, not really a 3 treble together, but you know what I mean. And then it's gone 2 chains, 3 trebles together, 2 chains, 3 trebles together, 2 chains, 3 trebles together, all the way along until the corner. So you're going to do the same here. You're going to go into that gap, that gap, that gap, that gap, that gap, that gap, and that gap. So you should end up with 2 on each corner, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of those clusters and 2 in each corner. Okay, so I'm going to go all the way around now, and I'll see you at the end. And there we have it, our finished square. So just to recap, I went all the way around. That's my corner there with my 3 chains, 3 chains, 2 trebles together, 3 chains, 3 trebles together, 2 chains, 3 trebles together, all the way around. Did the same on the next corner. You can see how it goes through. I did the same thing all the way around. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. I did promise you it would only be those stitches, your chains and your trebles, and of course a slip stitch here and there, and also in the middle, if you get it just right, or if you did it a different colour, you've also got almost like a little daisy in the middle there, a little flower. So it's a really nice stitch. I hope you enjoy doing it.